Everyone has the power to create and develop new habits that can positively benefit their life. Whether that's something in the gym with losing weight, whether that's in your business, whether that's getting more education, everyone has the power to create a new habit that will ultimately benefit them in the future or in the present. Stay tuned while I drop 3 different things on you to help you create and develop new habits. First and foremost, before you can start developing a habit, you need to ask yourself why you want to develop these habits. So it doesn't have to necessarily be in the gym. It could be anything out there. So, for me personally, I want to improve my business. That's my personal training business. That's getting my clothing line off of the ground. So I have to step back and ask myself, what habits do I need to develop each and every day that are going to help me reach my end goal? And, I could give you one habit right off the top of my head, and that's content creating. Look at why I need to develop the habit of content creating. Well, everything is on the internet. Promotion, marketing, how you reach people. So if I don't have an online presence, I can't reach anyone and no one knows what I'm doing. So in order to reach my end goal, the habit that I have to create is first off content creating. So you could take these things in very, very small chunks. So whatever your end goal is, you need to break that down into smaller pieces and say, okay, if I want to lose weight, I need to develop the habit of just getting to the gym. I'm not going to worry about, my bench press, my squat, running a mile in 5 minutes. I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm just strictly going to work on developing the habit of getting to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. Period. That's it. You don't have to go overboard to try to reach an end goal that might take months or years to get to. You just need to make these very small steps to create these habits that will in return help you change your life. The second thing is a lot easier said than done. So to create a habit, it has to feel like I'm missing something when I don't do that task throughout the day. So let's take going to the gym, for example. If I don't work out, I feel like I'm missing a big chunk of my day. I'm like, did the day even happen, or what's going on today? And that's the exact feeling that you should feel like when you're missing that task. But in order to get that feeling, you have to do that task at the same time every day to develop it. Or else you're just gonna be running around like, oh, I gotta make content today, or I gotta make it to the gym. But you don't have a schedule, and that schedule is gonna help you maintain those good habits, and it's gonna help you remove those bad habits, because you're like, I gotta get to the gym, so I'm not going out drinking tonight. Or, I was gonna binge watch this show, but I gotta get to the gym after work. So all those things are gonna help you remove those, I don't wanna say negative things in your life, but things that aren't ultimately helping you reach the end goal. Remember, creating a habit is just making small steps towards an end goal, an overall goal. And you can't forget that when you're starting off. If your goal is to, let's say, take another step. Let's say my goal is to create content. I want to become a content creator, influencer, or whatever. I need to make sure that I'm recording at the same time, on the same day, every single week, until it feels like I'm missing something, until it feels like I'm chasing that habit. If I'm not doing that, I'm never going to overall develop the habit of that task, because I might do it Monday, I don't feel like it today, now I'm doing Thursday, I'll do it Sunday, until eventually that habit is just out of your routine. So if you create a schedule and you put that task in your schedule at the same time every single day, you're going to develop that sense of necessity, that craving to want to do that task. Now, it's easier said than done. When you look at anybody who has achieved anything, you'll notice that their habits, their daily schedule, they're kind of the same. And that's because those habits might help them get mental clarity. Those habits might help them lock in and focus more on the overall goal. So you just need to take those small steps to create these habits. That task plugged into your schedule at the same time in the same day is going to help you get that sense of urgency. It's going to give you that craving to get it done, and you'll never miss it. After you go for a month or two, you're like, oh, I got to do this, or this feels good, or you start to see the progress of you getting closer to that goal because you're developing great habits now. So always remember, keep that task in your schedule, create a schedule, keep that task at the same time in the same day in the schedule, and it will help you overall to reach your end goal. So once you've developed this habit and it's in your routine, you're chasing that task, it probably takes somewhere between 2-3 months to really get into it. Now you can start modifying and changing things. So like I said before, if I'm trying to lose some weight, I'm just focused on getting to the gym, getting on the treadmill for you know, 20 minutes, doing a nice walk. I'm not trying to make a mile in 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just worried about starting slowly, developing that habit. But now that I've been going for 2 months, like, okay, now I can turn the treadmill up a little bit. Now I can put it on a little incline. Let's start incorporating some more hip movements. Let's do some battle ropes. Now I can start modifying the task to start chasing that goal even harder. So once you're already in that space, you're in that mode where you're just grinding it out. And I can use myself as an example. When I first started working out, I had no interest in posting on the internet at all. But, as time went on, I started seeing different things on the internet where I'm like, I feel like that what I'm doing in my journey can help motivate and inspire other people. So that's why I created my channel. But, in order to reach people and inspire and motivate people, I had to record. So each time I record every week or every month, I'm trying to step it up a little bit more. Different intros, better editing, different topics. So you can always modify that task to make it more in-depth, more thorough, and chase that goal even harder. But you have to do steps 1 and 2 of developing that task first. And then once you develop that task and you get that mindset like, look, I'm not going to let anything stop me from reaching this end goal. I started on this journey. Now I'm obsessed with it. Now I'm addicted to it. Now I'm gonna chase this goal even harder. Now you can start modifying, even adding in other tasks that will help you reach that end goal. For example, if I'm losing weight, I've been going to the gym, but maybe I haven't necessarily the first, 30 or 60 days. My diet's been, up and down, some good stuff. I'm still going out on the weekends, eating fried and fast food. Well, maybe now, month 3, I'm cutting that stuff out because I'm trying to hit that next level. So always remember, once you created that habit, you're not done. You need to modify it just a little bit more. Tweak that task a little bit more. Go a little bit harder each month so that you can chase that end goal harder than you did when you first started. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Also, don't get out of here without hitting that subscribe and notification button so you can be up to date on any other videos that we drop here at Liftaholics TV. See you next time.